when the revolution comes, we rise. Blaze like sunshine in the night skies. Humble drums play the beat of the strife. Struggling to cut through this crooked life. Marching down the city streets strong and bold. Stories we've heard but never been told.
Ancient African wisdom teachings and the master key of the universe. A spiritual epistemology reclaimed. Ancient African wisdom teachings provide a deep and holistic understanding of the master key of the universe, a unifying principle or force that governs reality. This knowledge, rooted in spiritual epistemology, aligns with what is often described in modern metaphysics, quantum physics, and esoteric philosophy as the ultimate key to understanding and interacting with the fabric of existence. The suppression, erasure, and appropriation of this knowledge by Western academics, philosophers, and institutions have obscured the true origins and depth of this wisdom. 1. What is the master key of the universe? In modern metaphysical and scientific discourse, the master key of the universe is often understood as a unifying principle or force that underlies and connects all aspects of existence. This key is sometimes described in different terms. Ether Akasha. Ether, the primordial substance or field that connects all things. Vibration and frequency. The idea that all matter and energy are fundamentally vibrations. Consciousness, the concept that consciousness is the fundamental substrate of reality. The quantum field, an infinite, interconnected field that underlies all matter and energy. In ancient African wisdom teachings, this master key is expressed through different cultural and spiritual frameworks, all pointing to the interconnectedness of the universe and the oneness of existence. 2. Ancient African spiritual epistemology. The original master key. Ancient African civilizations possessed a spiritual epistemologia, way of knowing and understanding reality that was deeply connected to metaphysical principles. This epistemology was rooted in the belief that the universe is a living, conscious entity, and that everything within it is interconnected through a unified field of energy and consciousness. Key concepts in African spiritual epistemology: ether, Nun, Akhet, Ama, Umoya, Orin. In Kemet, ancient Egypt, Nun was the primordial, formless substance from which all creation emerged. It is akin to what modern physics calls the quantum field, or dark matter. In Dogon cosmology, Ama represents the infinite, unifying force of the universe. The Zulu term, Umoya, refers to the life force or spirit wind, while the Yoruba concept Orin refers to the spiritual realm that connects all existence. Vibration and frequency. Sound as creative force. Ancient Africans believed that vibration and sound were the primary creative forces of the universe. In Kemet, Tahuti, Thoth, was said to create reality through the power of the spoken word vibration. In Yoruba cosmology, the concept of Ash represents the divine energy that flows through all things and can be directed through words, rituals, and intention. Interconnectedness, unity of spirit and matter. African spiritual systems, such as Kemats, Mat, and Urubus, emphasize the unity of spirit and matter and the interconnectedness of all life. The concept of Mat embodies balance, harmony, and truth as the guiding principles of the universe. Divine intelligence consciousness as the source of creation. The ancient Kemetic teaching, Know Thyself, emphasizes that the divine essence resides within each person, and that self-knowledge is the key to understanding the universe. The Yoruba concept of Ori divine consciousness reflects the belief that the mind is a microcosm of the cosmos, containing the divine spark of creation. 3. The appropriation and usurpation of African wisdom by Western philosophers. The core principles of ancient African spiritual epistemology were systematically appropriated, repackaged, and credited to Western philosophers and scientists. This intellectual theft has obscured the true origins of many foundational concepts in science, philosophy, and metaphysics. Examples of usurpation: Greek philosophy, Pythagoras, Plato, Aristotle. Many concepts attributed to Greek philosophers were directly influenced by the teachings of Kamisian, Egyptian priests. Pythagoras, for example, studied in Kemet and learned about the harmony of the sphere's vibration and frequency from African teachings, Hermeticism, and the concept of ether. The Hermetic teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a later adaptation of the Kemetic deity Tahuti Thoth, are rooted in ancient African knowledge of ether, vibration, and the unity of spirit and matter. The concept of ether as the connecting medium of reality was central to ancient African cosmology long before it appeared in Western science. Modern physics, Einstein, Tesla, and quantum theories. The concept of the unified field in modern physics closely mirrors the ancient African understanding of Nun, Ama, and Orin as the infinite, interconnected field of energy. Nikola Tesla's work on free energy and vibration was inspired by concepts that align with ancient African knowledge of ether and resonance. For reclaiming the master key, practical steps to reconnect with the ancient African master key of the universe. Modern individuals can take practical steps to integrate this knowledge into their lives. Study ancient African wisdom. Explore texts such as the pyramid texts, the coffin texts, and the Papyrus of Ani Book of Coming Forth by Day. For insights into ancient Kemetic metaphysics, study divination, Dogon cosmology, and the teachings of Mat to understand the principles of unity, balance, and interconnectedness. Practice energy-based healing. Learn and practice ancient African healing systems such as Sekhem, Kemetic energy healing, vibrational healing, and Zulu Umoya. Use sound, vibration, and frequency as tools for healing and spiritual alignment. Apply sacred geometry and Fibonacci mathematics. Incorporate the golden ratio, Phi and Fibonacci sequence into design, movement, and meditation practices. Study how ancient African architecture, such as the pyramids and temples, was constructed using sacred geometry principles. Embrace a unified spiritual and scientific perspective. Recognize that spirituality and science are not separate but interconnected aspects of reality. Explore the connections between ancient African metaphysics and modern quantum physics, particularly in the areas of ether, resonance, and the quantum field. Challenge the Eurocentric narrative. Acknowledge and promote the true origins of scientific and philosophical concepts that were taken from ancient African knowledge systems. Support the restoration of African-centered education and research initiatives. Conclusion. The master key of the universe, whether understood as ether, vibration, frequency, or consciousness, was deeply embedded in ancient African spiritual epistemology. This knowledge has been systematically appropriated and obscured by Western academia, but it remains a powerful foundation for understanding reality. By reclaiming and applying this ancient wisdom, humanity can restore a more holistic understanding of the universe, grounded in principles of unity, balance, and interconnectedness. This is the key to healing, empowerment, and the evolution of consciousness. Black is black is black. We know the truth, and we are taking it back.
When the revolution comes, we rise, blaze like sunshine in the night skies. Humble drums play the beat of the strife, struggling to cut through this crooked life. Marching down the city streets strong and bold, stories we've heard but never been told. Fight on, keep that fight.